Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my Friday morning's live stream. Our local time is 6:28 a.m., 19th of August, and it's all about accent, basically pronunciation. I shouldn't say accent. So learn the British IPA and correct your sounds. Very often you're confused when you pronounce a word. Why don't you sound like the native? Where it goes wrong and how you can develop it. These are some of the common questions. And also, sometimes people ask this question: do I need to develop my accent? Well, dear users, hello users, and all the listeners who are listening from the different parts of the world, either from the Facebook or YouTube or hello. Bear in mind that it is the pronunciation that we emphasize, not the accent at all. There are only and only two types of established pronunciation, and depending on them, there is British IPA and the US IPA. IPA is the basic concept of English learning for the development of your pronunciation, and it's not easy though. It's a matter of practice, dedication, motivation, and moving forward. If you would like to, excuse me, if you would like to develop your pronunciation according to the standard British English or American English, you need to first decide which one you like to go for. Bear in mind that at the end of the day, it's you who have to decide it. So just try to follow and listen to the movies from the US and British movies. You can compare, then you can feel which pronunciation is suitable for you. Hello, Francis. Welcome. As a matter of fact, most of the times people say that British pronunciation is very difficult. And I also reckon so, though I live in the UK, but still it seems to be very difficult and challenging. But it is overcomable. You can do it, okay? But you need to know the facts, the rules, guidelines, policies, and how you can practice and develop yourself. Let's move on, and thank you very much, dear viewers. There are a few students who have subscribed to this lesson. I'll wait a few minutes for them. If they don't come or show, then obviously I'll carry on with my own strategy. And thank you very much once again for joining from the different parts of the world. It's all about your sound, English sound. And today I'll give you some basic information how you'll understand whether it's a British English or the American English. How anyone can distinguish and understand. However, if you're interested to join, I have shared the link. Click on it and you might be eligible to get 2 free lessons. Grab it now if you are offered 2 lessons. Francis has a question. How can there should be subject? How can I improve, you improve, we improve, or she improve? Remember, in order to write sentence correctly, we need to fulfill the requirements. How can I improve my vocab? The answer lies there. You need to read more. You need to read books, maybe vlogs, maybe research paper, maybe published paper, articles, newspaper, magazine, any printed or published information will help you learn vocabs. But the matter is that I've seen many students, they learn vocab and sometimes they don't know even the meaning. So ultimately they can't use it. Learn something which can be used by you either by writing or speaking. If you don't know how to use them, then what's the point of learning? So I'll suggest you when you learn words or vocab, first try to know the meaning or content or context and also which kind of persuasive it is. Can you make other kinds of persuasive from the same word? Sometimes it is called family words. If possible, change them and use them. I always explain a very simple method. The method is that when you get a new word, just try to make at least three types of sentences with the first person subject I, and then you change to second person subject you, and afterward you change to third person subject he or she or John or Janie. So you'll get 9 sentences in present tense. After that, change those sentences to past tense. You'll get more 9 sentences. And likewise, future tense, another 9 sentences. So from one word, you're going to get at least 27 sentences. This is just a sample or example. You can create more if you want to, but this is the simplest method. And I believe that when you're writing, it's a good habit and practice for you that you're writing, which helps you develop your writing. And read them loudly. It will help you develop your speaking quality or conversational skill. Sometimes it is not possible to memorize all the meanings, but it is possible to use them. Okay, language is like if you don't use them, you lose them. So it's better for you for a development of vocabs and writing skill as well as speaking skill to practice them. Practice is the magic and key word. Okay, you're very welcome, Francis. Hello, MD, welcome. So, dear viewers, welcome once again. It's all about British pronunciation. So, how do you know that it's a British English or an American English? For most and fast difference is letter R or R and T. I believe that I have shared this information many times so that you may be aware of it. What is the impact of letter R? Uh, Honestly, guys, American English is called rhotic English, which means that R must be pronounced in all American English where there is R sound, with the exception of few places. And whereas the British English is called non-rhotic because in most of the cases the letter R is the second or third or fourth or the last letter of a word, we do not pronounce it at all. It is replaced by vowel sounds or schwa sound. And that is why they are called non-rhotic. Now, we must pronounce R in both American and British English if a word starts with letter R, like my name, Rahat. Or there are thousands of words that start with letter R, like risk, Romeo, Russia, Romeo and Juliet, the famous writing William Shakespeare. Regular, rumor, roast, rat, read, read, reliable, rusty, etc. And in British English, we do not pronounce R if there is a vowel sound after R. Okay, I'm going to give you more example. Let me share the screen so that it's easier for you to understand. You see, I've just explained now. So in British English, R is silent, as I said, and T is stronger. Let T has three sounds: ta, cha, and sha. Depending on the word structure and word formation, it can be pronounced as T, chi, cha, and sha. So ta, cha, and sha. On the other hand, in American English, T is pronounced as D, which is called flap T. And this is pronounced when it is in between two vowel sound. Let me give you examples. When a word starts with R, as they say, rahat, run, rest, rely, regular. Look at this word, regular. R starts at the beginning, but at the end the R is there, but R is silent. It's not regular in British English, it's regular. Roast, rumor. But if you compare American English, it should be rumor, regular. See, the others are almost same. Ram, resuscitation. When there is a vowel sound after R or in between two sounds, okay, in that case, we have to pronounce R. Bear in mind that there are 5 vowel letters: A, E, I, O, U, and also letter Y and W is called semivowels. The reason is that Y most of the cases sounds like I, and W most of the cases sound like O. Okay, so once again, A, E, I, O, U, these are 5 vowel letters. And letter Y and letter W are also called semivowels because of their sounds. And honestly speaking, guys, in English language, it is the sound that's important, which is why in article, even though there is no vowel letters, but there is sounds O, we use N. Words like honest, okay, honor, honorarium. We use vowel N, not A. Okay. So let's move on. Sometimes this Y sound is also called Yoda sound, like Yankee, because in Latin or original English word, Y is always written like J, and Y can be replaced by J interchangeably sometimes. So if someone got the name Yasmin, they can be called Yasmin too, though the spelling is different. Like Yugoslavia can be called Yugoslavia. Okay, and which is why the prophet Yusuf is called sometimes Joseph because of this sound. So the year sound is like yellow, ya sound, York, yen. You see, sympathy. Look at this. Y is I sound, and th is uh, unvoiced. Sympathy, and Y sounds like like buy and buy. Okay, now where we have to pronounce the letter, as I said, if there is a vowel sound after R or between two words like program, Colorado, sorry, etc. Now, more examples. If there is a vowel sound after R, we must pronounce it. Okay, look at this example. I have a car, but the car is in front of your house. In front of your house. Okay, so this is an amazing example to understand and find out where R must be pronounced, even if it is British English and there is vowel sound. I've got a car. The car is in front of your house. Fact is that if somebody doesn't study this phonetics rule, there is no way they would be able to find out the reasons whether it's a native or non-native. So it's better for you if you study a little bit more and practice them. Bear in mind once again that practice is the key factor and magic word to develop your English language to a certain standard level, and you can practice anytime as long as you've got strong desire to learn and move forward. Okay guys, so let's move on. The next rule is that now the next rule is that the summer exams, I'm sorry, he is a teacher. He's a teacher of he's a teacher of mathematics. We see in teacher the R is silent. Teacher. In car the R is silent. Because of the I sound is the R must be pronounced. The car is in front of your house. He's a teacher. He's a teacher of mathematics. It could be any teacher, physics, chemistry, biology, science, English, etc. So, guys, it is a crucial factor to know where and how R should be pronounced and R is silent. This is the first and foremost important differentiation between the British English and the American English. Once again, if you are interested to join or participate, it's very easy. You can see the link that I've shared at the top if you're watching from the mobile, or if you're watching from the web, it should be the right hand corner in the top pinned comment. Join me from this link. From the Hallo and from my side, I have offered 2 free lessons for everyone from each class, so you don't have to pay any money at all. These are trial classes or free classes. It is open for everyone, regardless wherever you are from and when you join on this app. In order to find out the eligibility, you need to visit my profile and click on the course, and it will say join freely. Okay, if it doesn't say join freely, which means that you are not eligible. Okay, let's move on. And most common problem with the sound is off and off. OF is ob, O double F is off, and our learners are always confused pronouncing these two words. Please, guys, make sure you amend it from today. Ob and off. I'm the member of the royal family. Turn the laptop off or turn off the laptop. Either way. Okay, so ob, off. Parts of speech. So what happens when you pronounce the V sound after O? We have to slow down. If you slow down, it helps your good pronunciation. And when you're having a conversation, please try to smile. Try to calm and don't be nervous. If you smile, it helps your good pronunciation because you're a smiley. Okay, so guys, all right. So rule number 2, W sound. If there is W and H together, H is always silent in most of the cases, except who, whose, and whom. So it's what, which, when, where, wherever, whatever, whenever, whichever, wherever. Again. Okay, as I was saying, the difference between the British English and American English, these are the two basic sounds, and there are many expressions and many monophthong and diphthongs that are different. And especially when you say R sound in British English and they said A sound. Let me give you examples, some of the words, then we'll come back to the W sound. Okay, like sound like bath, ask, call, bowl, toll. Okay, it comes from this word all, where A is a sure sound, right? All. You see, because these words have got the cluster ALL, which has got impact of the sound. So we say in British English bowl, and there's a bell. So that's a very big difference as well, guys. And bath, bath, ask, ask. So it is important for you to understand how words could be different in both of the English pronunciations. But bear in mind that at the end of the day, it's a matter of practice. The more you practice, you'll be more expert and confident. And it will help you develop your sense of speaking, sense of pronouncing the words correctly, and you'd be a good speaker, no doubt at all. Okay, so these are some differences, and there are differences in spelling as well, as you know, like OUR becomes OR. Okay, one moment, guys. I'm just checking something urgent. Okay, so all right. So these are the some basic differences, and there are more as you practice. If you go through, you'll be able to know. All right, now look at these sentences. What's the wrong with them? Who are you? Look at this. After R, there is a vowel sound, and according to the British IPA rules, generally we do not pronounce R in this case. Okay, so R, R. We say R in British IPA and R in the American IPA, and obviously, it is a very basic difference of these two sounds. If you want to learn and develop your sound fast, you need to know how to pronounce letter R and when to make the letter R silent. It is very important and fast step of your pronunciation. Now you can see pronunciation, there is R sound because after R there is vowel sound. But you can see when I'm saying water or father or mother, sister or brother, there is no R sound at all because I'm trying to pronounce them with the RP accent. RP or modern RP is the most sweetest accent in the UK. At the moment, there are more than 30 different kinds of accents, and more or less each accent has an impact of the local dialect, except RP. When somebody speaks in RP accent, it is clear, understandable, and most sweetest. And no one will be able to understand from which part of the UK you're from. But in other cases, if you speak like Cockney or Essex accent, or Geordie or Brummie or a Cowes or Liverpoolian or Northern or Southern or Middle Eastern or Yorkshire or Scottish, people will be able to understand where you're from. And they've got different words. They've got different way of expressing words. Especially if you ever listen to Scottish accent or Scouse, which is Liverpoolian, you'll be surprised to know that. And one of the examples very often I share with our learners from the Scouse accent is, look out, it's the Bee Gees. Do you know what this it means? If you're not aware of these words, it will be difficult for you to comprehend and use them correctly. And all the ka sound in Scouse accent becomes ka sound. Ka becomes ka. So look becomes look. Chicken becomes chicken. Okay, and book becomes book. And beach is police. Look out is the police, you see, but it's their own word. And almost every accent in the UK, they have got their own words which are understood by them. And as a matter of fact, when we share the Cockney rhymes, you'll be also more surprised. And Cockney rhymes, let me give you the example here. One of them is apple and pears, which means stairs. Okay, box of toys, means noise. These are Cockney expressions, okay? Cockney rhymes, I should say. So there are more like this. If you study more, you can learn more. Now, what are you doing? So you can see after E there is also I sound, a Y sound. The Y becomes I. What are you doing? Uh, the impact is that because there is E at the end of R, E, and next word starts with Y, which is I, it connects two words together. What are you doing? What are you doing now? Or spur of the moment. Okay, so that is the rule number, another rule for pronunciation. Next one is that I've explained a few times. I'm just repeating. If a word has the similar kind of vowel at the end and the next word starts with a similar vowel, we bring them together and one of them is removed. Okay, I'm sorry, it could be consonant as well. It could be a double consonant rule. We're coming there. So that is very important to be aware how the pronunciation works. I've explained connected speech last time, linking R, intrusive R, as you see, are some vowel changes. Can. Mhm. So remember that the Z in the UK is called Z in the US, the letter Z. We've explained voiced and unvoiced sound and how it has impact on our pronunciation. Yes, monophthongs. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are examples of monophthongs like a in calm, oo as in cool, I as in lip, long I, remember, lip, short I, as turn, o as all, like call, ball, fall, mole, stall, hall. The reason is this a in all is a schwa sound which is not pronounced, and I'm sure that you know schwa sound is the lazy sound or the sound that is ignored or the weaker sound that is pronounced softly. So our discussion today is the basic part. Second part is diphthong. So what are called diphthongs, guys? Diphthongs comes from the Greek word diphthongs. It literally means two words or two sounds. So what happens? Every vowel has its own short sound and long vowel sound. However, diphthongs come into play whenever a vowel makes a new and different sound, usually because it's working in conjunction with another vowel. So remember that. So diphthong is the combination of two vowel sounds when it creates a new vowel sound. And one of the best diphthong examples is the word whale. Remember, whale and whale, whales, there is always difference. So how it is diphthong, guys? Oil, well. Now, how do you differentiate it? Okay, Shuta says happy Janmashtami. Thank you very much, Shuta. Well and well. Look at these two words, but they almost sound same, but they're not same. They have got different spelling and different pronunciation. Obviously, you need to be very careful pronouncing these words. We call it homophones. Oil. Petrol is the black well obtained from under the earth's surface from the drilling for well, cooking well, vegetable well. So while oil, oil, remember well is a diphthong because it has O sound and I sound. Here we have two vowels working side by side and together, and they create a sound different than anything. O and I alone can pronounce O I. That's just scratching the surface. Let's take a closer look. Oil, oil. In British IPA and American IPA, they've got a similar sounds. Well, but how about WELL? How do you pronounce it? Well, remember it is quicker. And W is here, O sound again, semi vowel. Well, oil and well. Remember, oil and well, oil and well. Do you have a cooking well? Well, it's okay. The best, excuse me, the best way to develop your sound for the pronunciation is making sentences and use them. Okay. So diphthongs and gliding vowels. A single vowel such as the O or I in whale is called monophthongs. Mono for one and di for two. An example of a monophthong is the O in the hop, like hop on. But when you move from one vowel sound to another, such as the OI in oil, it's called gliding. As such, diphthongs are all sometimes referred to as gliding vowels. Linguists love studying diphthongs because they vary between dialects, languages, and continents. For example, New Yorkers adopted a diphthong that features an AWO sound. An example would be the way certain New Yorkers pronounce dog in a manner that sounds like dog. Likewise, folks of Birmingham, England adopted a diphthong that features an OA sounds, among others. An example would be how certain folks in Birmingham pronounce noise. Yes, that's right. They don't say nice, they say noise. And also, there is an expression from a British cartoon, jumping jellyfish. You see, these are the Brahmi accent in a manner that sounds more than noise. So basically, there are 8 American English diphthongs, and they are also used in the British English. Considering the intricacy of the subject, you won't be surprised learn, they're dividing opinions about the number of diphthongs. Some people say 8 and some says 10. So, hello, double O, welcome. Double O, I'm quite good. Thanks for the question. How about you? Thanks for stopping by. So, dear viewers, if you're interested to join, if you see the link that I've shared on the top of your screen, if you're watching from your mobile, click on it. If you're watching from the web, the shared link should be on the right hand column, the comment section at the top. Bear in mind that I'm offering 2 free lessons from every class, and you may be eligible to get it. Check from my profile whether eligible or not. If you're eligible, join it. Practice with me. Hello won't charge you any money at all. This is the one of the amazing features of the Hello that offers free lessons to all of our subscribers around the globe. Okay, so let's move on a little of diphthong. We don't have much time though. That's why the D or 2 remains even though there may be only one vowel written. Perhaps the easiest way to recognize a diphthong is to listen to the sound created by the vowel or vowels when you say it loudly. If the vowel sound changes, you've got yourself a diphthong. Without getting too detailed or more confused, let's look at 8 of the heavy hitters. First one is A with I, A sound. This diphthong uses letters and letter combinations like I, IGH and Y to form sounds I. Here are a few more examples like cry. You can see from the phonetic symbols or phonemes in cry there is A and I. Then my, that like, bright. One amazing part of this pronunciation is that it is a bit longer sound, if you have noticed it. Lime. So once again, diphthong A and I together, it sounds like I, same as I, of human eye or any eye. Cry. My. Like. Bright. Long. Now we need to create sentences. I don't want you to cry. What makes you cry? Remember, cry can be used as a verb as well as noun. And also there are rules when it can be pronounced as a noun and how it has impacted pronunciation and when it is used as verb. So, are you crying? What makes you cry? Look here, cry, the second sentence, what makes you cry is noun. But if I say, are you crying? Because it has got ing with the verb and it has become verb and it is used as a verb. We used ing after verb when it is a continuous form or gerund, okay? So, where is my book? I like your brother, for example. I like the film. I like the movie. I like the weather. I like the food. And that is a very famous song. I like to move it, you know, the song from Madagascar. Okay, Madagascar is the famous cartoon film of Disney. There's a song there. And bright, it's a bright day, sunshine morning in the UK, and our local time is 7:20. Okay, guys, so these are the examples. Remember, when you find diphthong, practice it. Make more sentences to use them. We are humans, we have got trends to forget anything quickly, which is why practice is a magic or keyword. And do not stop practicing for a single day. Bear in mind that if you practice more, you'll be able to know more. You'll be able to move forward. Okay, second pair of diphthong is E and I. This diphthong uses letters and letter combinations like EY, AY, AI, and A to form some similar to grit. Here are a few more examples like bake, rain, lay, eight. This word eight can be two pronunciation in the UK. So eight and et, both are correct. Break. So how about cake? Look at the similar types of words. Cake, fake, rake. Do you think that they've got diphthongs? I can find out in a moment. Yeah, they've got diphthongs, guys. So they are similar pattern of sounds. So cake, fake, rake, make, take. Etc. That rain, lay, ate, break. Now from the rain you can create other words like brain, train, strain, etc. From the lay you can create other words like clay. I think that's the only word we can create. Excuse me. So guys, remember, pronunciation is the most hardest part of English learning. You shouldn't try until you know all the rules and how it works. And bear in mind that sometimes it needs lots of passion and dedication to develop it. If you have strong desire, obviously you can develop your sound to the next level. And sometimes you need supervision or guide from another person, a qualified teacher or a qualified person. Once again, you know, our teachers are there. If you remember when I went to school in my childhood or college or university, even I'm studying now, see, we always take the help from our teachers. Teachers are always there to help and support you. Okay. So today's lesson we're up to now here. Now, guys, as you might be aware, from the 22nd of August, there is a teachers friendly competition on Hallo. So there are two groups of teachers at the moment. One of them is Team Red, another is Team Blue. And luckily, I am a member of Team Blue teacher. And you'll be surprised to know that our Hallo CEO, June, has supported Team Blue and I've posted in Facebook and Instagram as well as Hallo community page. And also the American teacher Haley has joined on Team Blue. And there are other teachers as well. I'm going to share their names in a moment because it has been published yesterday by our co-teachers coordinator Jamie, who are the other Hello teachers. Bear me a moment, please, guys. So let me find out where it is so that I can share with you. And also try to use this code Team Red or Team Blue to get 10% discount. Remember, for all of your upcoming classes, lessons, you can get 10% discounts straight away. Okay, so 10% discount. Use Team Red, Team Blue, both of them. Okay, so there is a code, there is a place where you can use this discount code on your account if you're subscribing to a teacher or booking a lesson. Please use this Team Blue or Team Red. You'll get 10% discount either way, and this can be used as many times as you want to. Okay, hello A Kanch, welcome. Thank you very much for the subscription. If you've got time, hop on here. You still have got 2 minutes 47 seconds. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there?
Hello.
Hello, welcome, and thanks for the subscription. We have got 2
Yeah,
minutes 15
thank you so much.
seconds. Where are you from?
Hmm. Yeah, I'm from India, the state Uttar Pradesh. How about you?
I'm from England. I'm one of the teachers, as you can
You're from
see.
England.
And
Okay. Hmm.
you have subscribed at the last moment, so you'll get one more lesson next week freely. I have just realized that you have subscribed on a trial basis. That's great and welcome.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, thank you so much. So, like, when are you planning to do the next lesson?
This class is every Friday, 6:30 a.m. UK time. If you
Hmm.
click on follow, then you'll get the notification when I'm on my live stream. You will be able to join. Okay.
I
So
just followed you.
yeah, few things are there because it's a free trial lesson. Every lesson has an hour, and we have got countdown system, which means it starts from
Hmm.
59 minutes 59 seconds, then it goes down 1 second every moment. When it reaches to 0 second, it is closed. It shuts down automatically. Fortunately,
Okay.
all of my classes are saved on the Hello account, Facebook account, and YouTube channel. You can watch
Mm-hmm.
them whenever you want to, unlimited times. My YouTube channel's name is English with Rahat Ali. You can find this information from my profile, and you can
Okay.
watch there anytime of your suitable time.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Uh,
Thank you so much.
no problem at all. Would you like to tell us what do you do? Because I've got still 35 seconds more before the class goes shut down.
Yeah, actually, I'm a student. I'm pursuing my graduation. I'm doing like bachelor's of computer applications.
That's great. Thank you very much once
Yeah.
again. I wish I could speak you more, but because of the problem of the time constraint, I'm not able to talk to you. If you've got any question and comments, you are also added in my chat group. You can always message me. Whenever I'm free, I'll
Yeah.
be able to reply you back. Okay.
Okay. For
By the
sure.
way, happy
Thank you so much.
Janmashtami, someone said earlier.
Yeah. Happy Janmashtami. Yeah.
Thank you very much. I'll see you later. Bye.
Yeah. Thank